audiology and optometry are a great fit because it just provides a complete service for the patient.
I think also the more that Specsavers and Boots and other national providers continue to create market awareness to the consumer that these two things kind of go together, then naturally the consumer is beginning to think you go to the opticians and you also have your hearing done there.
The reason that optometry and audiology should meet is we share the same customer base. About 97% of over 65-year-olds need some form of vision correction. 73% of 70-year-olds need some form of hearing correction. We share the same customer base.
They can retain their patients. It means that they're not going down the road for their hearing care, whereas they're having their eyesight here. New footfall for them. It's broadening their portfolio.
If you're working outside of, for example, a day centre where an audiologist can come to your practice, it's something whereby the patient can access their optometry care as well as their audiology care at the same time. But also it just provides that combined service, a really good fit for the patient so that they know the optician is recommending somewhere that's reputable, somewhere that they believe in themselves as well. So it's a good recommendation for the patient.
Well, what we found over the years is that at Leighton's, having run our audiology service now for 12 years, it's such an important part of what we do. And last year in 2017, 52% of the patients we saw for hearing were brand new into our opticians. So not having hearing would be really expensive for us because that's obviously so many new patients. It's about 10 patients per practice new coming into us only because we have hearing. And 25% of those become optical customers after a short period of time.
So the requirements for the optical side is actually very minimal. A room, ideally, that's preferably quite quiet, and we would come as often as is needed to provide the consultation and all the aftercare service.
You've already got the premises, you've got the front of house staff, you've already got the customers. One of the hard things is to get a database. You've already got it. The cost to start up is minimal. The key thing is trying to find the right person that fits the business needs. Because a lot of these opticians, especially independents, differentiate themselves by customer service. So if they go into a partnership with somebody, they've got to really find that person who has the same values and beliefs as them.
The value of having an audiology service, the right audiology service for your independent practice is really fundamentally important for the future growth of your optical business.
Ask yourself the question, how many over 70s do I see a week? If you see 40 or 50 over 70s a week, the majority of them are going to have a hearing loss. Well, you've got about 30 opportunities there to dispense, hearing aids and add profit to your business.